Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB Today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase star Darragh Ennis has left people baffled after setting a fiendishly difficult real names quiz on social media, as many struggle to get every answer correct. You'll need to have a sharp mind to beat this quiz set by the Chase star Darragh Ennis. The 44-year-old neuroscientist and professional quizzer is most known for his role as the Menace on the ITV quiz show, where he is tasked with preventing contestants from being able to take home huge prize money by answering questions quicker than they can. However, in his spare time, Darragh regularly challenges the public to quizzes of his own on his social media accounts. These brain teasers are usually comprised of 5 questions, and while some are themed around specific franchises like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, others are more general knowledge-based. One recent quiz set by the Menace was on real names, and he claimed that most people wouldn't be able to get a perfect score. So if you think you've got what it takes, why not give it a go? Darragh started by explaining how the quiz would work. He would give the real name of a famous person who uses a stage name, and your job is to work out what name they're better known by. He added, "I bet you can't get all 5. Questions. Which actor who was born in 1951 had the real name Michael Douglas? Which Welsh singer, also born in 1951, was originally named Gaynor Sullivan? Which rapper's real name is Calvin Broadus Jr.? Which American president was born Leslie Lynch King Jr.? Which American singer's real name is Elizabeth Woolridge Grant? Take some time to read through the questions and think about your answers before you scroll down to see how many you got right. There's no time limit on this one, so take as long as you need. We won't be giving you any hints this time, but we can tell you that the first question is not a trick. The actor changed their name because the Michael Douglas we know was already a famous actor. Once you think you've got all the answers, check them against the correct ones below. Answers: Michael Keaton, Bonnie Tyler, Snoop Dogg, Gerald Ford, Lana Del Rey. Commenters on the video were mixed. Some said they found the quiz easy, and many others said they couldn't answer any correctly because they found it too hard. One person said, "I didn't know the answer to any of those." Another added, "Blimey, I am hopeless at this. I only had a guess on the second one, and even that was wrong. I thought Shirley Bassey." Of the several people who managed to get 4 answers correct, the U.S. president question tripped them up the most. Several said they had no idea who Gerald Ford was, let alone what his birth name was. Have you ever thought you knew someone, only to discover there's more to them than meets the eye? Well, fans of The Chase have just had that very experience, as Darragh Ennis, the quizmaster known for his sharp mind and calm wit, has surprised viewers with a puzzle that most couldn't crack. And it all has to do with something we take for granted every day: our names. Stay with me, because this story twists and turns like one of The Chase's most nail-biting final rounds. Darragh, affectionately known by many as the Menace, recently teased his followers with a deceptively simple question. Could they guess his real name? At first, it seemed like a bit of fun, a harmless diversion on social media. After all, how difficult could it be? His fans are used to brain teasers, riddles, and trivia questions. But this one had people scratching their heads, searching old interviews, and second-guessing everything they thought they knew about him. And here's the twist. The answer wasn't hiding in plain sight. It was buried in history, in language, and in a tradition that goes back centuries. Names aren't just labels. They carry meaning, heritage, and hidden stories. Darragh's quiz tapped into that. Many of us, especially here in the UK and Ireland, have names rooted in Celtic and Gaelic traditions passed down through generations. And yet, over time, pronunciations change, spellings shift, and the original meaning is often forgotten. What Darragh did was remind us that even something as familiar as your own name can be a puzzle worth solving. His real name, derived from the Old Irish Darragh, meaning fruitful or fertile, connects him not just to a personal identity, but to a cultural legacy stretching back hundreds of years. Isn't it remarkable how one man's quiz can open a window into something so timeless? But let's not pretend this was an easy ride for his fans. Many got it wrong. Some assumed it was a nickname, others thought it was a stage name, and a few even guessed it was an elaborate prank. But the truth is, Darragh had set a question with layers, like one of those trick questions we've all groaned at on pub quiz night. And the reactions were priceless. Laughter, frustration, disbelief. But isn't that what makes a quiz thrilling? Not just the answer, but the journey of getting there. In many ways, Darragh reminded us of why we love the chase itself. The suspense, the mental challenge, and that moment of triumph when the answer finally clicks. Here's where it gets inspirational. Darragh's little game wasn't just about a name. It was about curiosity, about digging deeper, about realizing that what we think we know is often only the surface. For many of us, especially in later years, it's easy to feel like we've seen it all before. But along comes a quizmaster with a single question that proves there's always something new to learn, something surprising just around the corner. And that's the true magic. So, next time you hear the name Darragh Ennis, don't just think of the menace. Think of the man who turned his own name into a puzzle. But here's the question I'll leave you with. If your own name held a secret meaning, a hidden history, would you be able to solve it? After all, as Darragh has just shown us, the greatest riddle might be the one that's been with us all along.